Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters, wherever you are in this peaceful, noble country, Kenya. This is your brother Abdi Muhammad Nur, who will be taking for you mathematics of primary. I think, and what I know is this chapter is very examinable in KCBE. And for your information, for those of you who are currently in high school, this chapter will also help you. I know some of you have jumped from class 7 maybe to class 8. You know, these days we have the simplified method of finishing, or the simplified way of finishing primary classes. This chapter is known to be very examinable in KCPE for your information, and I'm sure 98% of our current primary students have got problem with this chapter. But your brother Abdinura will simplify for you this chapter for your information. This information also goes to students who are in high school. Guys, this chapter is very examinable in KCSE. Why? Because when you go to the last chapter of Term 1 work, Form 3, Mathematics, you know, we have a chapter called Commercial Arithmetic. Within that chapter, remember, we have the likes of what? The likes of higher purchase, simple interest, compound interest, depreciation and appreciation. Then part of those concepts are also found in primary. So if you have problem with that, then I think you can also take advantage of this ongoing program. Okay, under this, we are going to see some topics. We will start with the profit and percentage profit. We have this one, profit and percentage profit, percentage profit. So if I go and explain a little bit this thing, so that you grab the information before we tackle questions. Profit is when the selling price exceeds the buying price for information, okay? When the selling price exceeds, or when the selling price is more than the buying price, then you can say that character is making what? A profit for your information. And percentage profit represent in terms of percentage, how much are you gaining when you're selling things for your information. So the reason I started saying profit and percentage profit, they are related, of course. In mathematics, if we are using conjunction to relate two things, remember those two kinds have got some relationship at some point, okay? For your information, guys, in primary, for your information, this is very, very examinable, as you know. Then we will also try to get some examples so that you understand. Before we go to the examples, let's know how we're going to get a profit. NB, don't forget this one. NB, profit is equal to selling price minus buying price, okay? Know this one, okay? Okay, you can also say profit by using contraction or abbreviation. You can say it's equal to SP minus PP, yeah? Just understand that. So this is the formula of getting profit. And we are saying the person is making profit when the selling price of that particular item is greater than the buying price of that particular item for your information. Then, how can I know, within the question, how can I know whether this is the buying price or the selling price? The moment you see this word, both, this represents what? The buying price. So if you see this one called sold, then this represents the selling price for your information. Okay? Just understand, these are the word content, yeah? In those mathematical statements for your information. Now, without wasting time, let's see the first example, then we go ahead here. Let's see our first example. Example 1. You're told, Abdi bought a shirt at shilling 1,500. And he later sold it at shilling 1,800. Full stop. What was his profit? Question mark. You're told what was his profit. Now when you go to such kind of statement and read, I told you at the beginning, if you see the word bought, that is the buying place. So you're told Abdi bought a shirt at shilling 1,500. So this is my solution. I'll say the buying price how much? Shilling 1,500. 500. Let me write that. 1,500. Now our selling price is equal to our selling price. Just understand this one. This is sold. You are told sold. That is the selling price. So this is 1,800. Ask yourself, is this person, is this character making a profit or what? Or loss? This person is making a profit because the selling price is greater what? Is greater the buying price for your information. Okay? Now from there, what's under question mark? Or what we are expected to look for is profit. Profit is under question mark. Okay? That's why I told what was his profit. Just understand that. We are going to say profit is equal to selling price minus what? Buying price, okay? So our profit in this situation will be 1,800 minus 1,500, okay? Just understand that. Profit there is equal to 300. Just understand that. 300. Just understand, guys. So this is the percentage profit for your information, okay? So sorry, this is the profit, okay? The profit Abdi has made for your information in the process of selling what? This chart. Okay, just capture this thing here, guys. Mathematics is a matter of understanding and capturing the formula, okay? We have a lot of formulas of which you're going to drive you some of them. So without wasting time, let's go and see example 2. Example 2. Okay, let's see example 2, guys. Yeah, told Aisha bought a goat at 2,000 and later sold it at 2,500. 2,500. Just understand this. Okay? Full stop. Question A. Question A. What was her profit? What was her profit? Question mark. Question B. Find the percentage profit she made. Find her percentage profit. Her percentage profit. Full stop. Now there are two questions here. And remember at the beginning I said at the beginning of this concept I said the reason I started using this conjunction is because these two have got some relationship. Just understand that. Okay? In this question we have extra information which is find her percentage profit. Okay? So we need to get the percentage profit. Okay? Now we are going to say, let's write the information. We have the buying price because they said Aisha bought a goat for at 2,000. So the buying price is how much? 2,000. Yeah, just understand that. We have also the selling price as 2,500. So the factor on ground here is Aisha is making a profit on selling the goat. Just understand, yeah? On selling the goat, Aisha is making what? A profit. So our profit there. Our profit will be selling price minus what? Buying price. Just answer that. So profit there. Remember we are working out question 1. This is question A. Don't forget that. Is equal to 2,500 minus 2,000. Okay? Just understand that. 2,500 minus 2,000. Okay? So this will give me 500. So this is her profit, yeah? Just understand that. Her profit. Remember we also said when you go to question B, we also said percentage profit is equal to profit divided by buying price times 100. Calculate this formula, please. Percentage profit. Go to high school, it's still there. Yeah? Go to Canada, it's there. Go to Australia, it's there. Go to USA, it's there. Okay? This is a universal formula. Okay? This worldwide formula that's used. Okay? We are saying percentage profit is equal to profit over buying price times 100. Take your time, please. And you have already gotten what? The profit. So in this situation, you're going to say our percentage profit there is equal to 500, which is our profit, divided by the buying price. Go back 2,000 times what? 100. Cancel these two zeros, yeah? Cancel also this one. By 2 is what? 25. So this is 25% what? Profit. Okay? As a percentage, it is 25. Okay? Just understand. So these are the questions, the 4 questions of profit and percentage profit. Just understand. We have the forward questions and the reverse questions. Capture this thing, please. Okay? This is how we're gonna get profit and percentage profit. My young brothers and sisters who are actually stranded in this environment, COVID-prone area, take advantage of this program, brothers and sisters, and share with your friends and what? Family members. Never be selfish for your information. If you want to get. So this is how we are going to get profit and percentage profit for your information. Then in our next examples, because we need to see more examples so that you capture this thing. We are going to see what we normally call indirect questions. Okay? Let's see the indirect questions and how they are framed in national exam. Okay? Let's see them. Let's see them, please. Okay? Remember, we are within this subtopic called profit and percentage profit. But we have indirect questions that will come in KCB, KCBE for your information. That will come in national exams. Okay? Let's see how the indirect questions are framed during the national exam, which is KCBE for your information. Okay? Let's see that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, let's see this one, guys. Without wasting time, let's see this one. Sometimes the questions are very funny and then you must understand them, okay? Some of them are very funny for your information, yeah? Okay, let's see this one. This is example what? Example 3, my brothers and sisters. This is example 2. We are told Ahmad bought a watch at Shell 1,200. Full stop. Not full stop. You are told and solid at 10% profit. Full stop. What was his selling price, okay? What was his selling price? Okay, now the question here is, there are 2 ways to get the selling price, okay? Selling price is always gotten when profit is made. Just understand that. When we are making a profit, selling price is gotten as buy price plus profit. But in this situation, when you look at this question and read, understand the nature of the question, please. You are told Ahmed bought a watch at Shilin 1,200 and sold it at a profit of what? At 10% profit. So on selling, Ahmed is making what? He's making a profit of 10%. So you are told what was his selling price. So these are the indirect questions that you need to understand them, okay? And that will come mostly in KCBE for your information. Now, if I want to solve this question, I'll write the information given. I have the buy price, which is 1,200. This is the buy price for your information, guys. I have also a percentage profit, okay? My percentage profit is what? 10%. Just answer that. Okay, what's under question mark? What? Selling price. The selling price is under question mark for your information, guys. Now, in such situation, because selling price is equal to buy price plus profit, we don't have the profit, but we have profit in terms of what? In terms of percentage. So in such situation, know that and bear in mind that the buy price is always equivalent to 100%. So this is always equivalent to 100%. Just understand that the buy price is always equivalent to 100%. Okay? Just understand. So we can say if 100% is equal to what? The buy price, which is 1,200. Just understand that. Because the buy price is always equivalent to 100%. Okay, is this person making profit? Yes, of course. So we will add. The person is making 10% profit. So we are going to ask ourselves, we are going to say, what about 10%? Ask me where we're getting this 110. We have added the 10% to the 100, okay? To get 110%. So cancel this percentage, a percentage, so it will be 110 multiplied by 1,200 divided by 100. Cancel this thing. So if you multiply 110 times 12, I think it will give us 1320. Okay, because 11 times 12 is 102, add 0 then. So this is how you're going to get. Just understand, before you make loss or profit, that thing is always 100%. Okay, the pie price is what? It's always 100% for your information. The pie price is always 100% for your information. Then we have to also see another example for your information, guys. Let's see another example so you capture this thing. Yeah, let's see one more example. Okay, let's see one more example, guys. Let's see this one. Another indirect question. So this is example 4. This is example 4 for your information. You are told a trader bought a trader bought 300 apples. 300 apples for shilling 4,500. Okay. Full stop. He sold them in piles of 6 at shilling 100. Full stop. You're told what was the percentage profit? What was the percentage profit? Understand this question, yeah? You are told a trader bought 300 apples for shilling 4,500. So if you see the word 4, this thing will be learning in when we'll be dealing with bills. Yeah, just understand. 4 means that is the total. Yeah, just understand. So we are going to say solution. We have a number of apples. That is what? That's equivalent to 300. Just understand. It's equivalent to 300. Then we have also the pie price. The pie price of the apples is shilling 4,500. Now, how is this character selling this thing? He sold them in piles of 3. Sorry, in piles of 6. So he has piles, each pile is what? 6. So now let's get number of piles, okay? Number of piles. Number of piles is equal to total number of apples, which is 300, divided by the number of apples in each pile, which is 6. So in this situation, you have 50 piles. Okay? Then each pile, look at this one, at shilling 100. So selling price of the selling price. Let me get the selling price of the 50 piles. That is 50 times 100. Why? Because they are saying at shilling 100. So this will give me shilling 5,000. So this is actually the selling price of the piles, which is the 50 piles for your information. Yeah, just understand that. Then for me to get now and for me to get the profit, let me get the profit first. I know that profit is equal to selling price minus buying price. So in this situation, you're going to say profit is equal to, this is your selling price, don't forget that. That is 5,000 minus shilling 4,500. Okay? Then this will give me shilling 500 for your information. So this is the profit he's making. Just understand that. Because you're told he sold them in piles of 6. So let's get the number of piles for your information. That will be 300 total number of apples divided by the number of piles, or the total number of piles in each pile. Then that will give you 50. To multiply by 100 will give you the total selling price of the 50 piles for your information. Until we post another video, guys, I wish you the best. Make sure you catch up with us. I'm sure this is very helpful class for your information. Otherwise, make sure you share this information with your family members and friends. Have a nice day and subscribe our YouTube channel.